tell us why you're here today?
To stop the ethnic cleansing of Palestine by the Jews. Basically, that's it.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Shireen Abu Akleh spent her entire life covering this, making this truth known to the world, and this is why the Zionist state declared her an enemy. In their materials, they say that Palestinians are armed with cameras because they know that the war that they're trying to fight, aside from genociding Palestinians and colonizing our country, is also a public relations war. And this is why so many people in the U.S. and around the world continue to be brainwashed. But particularly in the U.S., when we have liberal and mainstream media who refuse to even report that she was killed by the Zionist army. No, they say Shireen Abu Akleh died, as if it was a mysterious thing that we don't know how it happened, or as if it happened by natural causes. They refuse to even utter the truth of what they're covering, that she was killed. They are afraid to put that in their headlines and tweets. They refuse to even give her that in death. And of course, after they committed this senseless murder of Shireen Abu Akleh, they attacked her casket in cold blood. And if you've seen the horrifying videos of them beating Palestinians and the pallbearers who were holding the casket up until they could not hold it and others had to take their place. This showcases the daily barbarity that Palestinians have to face. Many of you are here because you've heard about Shireen Abu Akleh because she's a journalist, and we've been hearing her voice ring through Jazeera in our homes from when we were kids. But how many Palestinians does this happen to every single day? The very Palestinians that Shireen Abu Akleh was covering, that we don't get this much attention or support for. So in order to truly honor Shireen Abu Akleh, aside from coming today, putting on this vigil with her, carrying her name and saying her name throughout the streets, the best way that we can memorialize her and hold up her name is to also cover the atrocities that Palestinians face at the hands of Israeli settler colonialism every single day, because that is what she dedicated her life to. So while we are here to declare justice for Shireen, from New York to Jenin, and this is a chant I want you all to remember that we are going to say out loud during the rally, but you know what? Let's say it now so everyone who's around us can know what we're here for. Justice for Shireen!
Justice for Shireen!
From New York to Jenin!
From New York to Jenin!
Louder, I want everyone on the street to know exactly why we're here. Justice for Shireen!
Justice for Shireen!
From New York to Jenin!
From New York to Jenin!
Justice for Shireen!
Justice for Shireen!
From New York to Jenin!
From New York to Jenin!
Justice for Shireen!
Justice for Shireen!
From New York to Jenin!
From New York to Jenin!
While we are here to declare justice for Shireen, we are also here to declare justice for all our Palestinian martyrs. Honor the martyrs of Palestine. Because this didn't start with the death and murder of Shireen. This didn't start with the constant bombardment and attacks on Gaza. This didn't even start in 1948. This started with British, European settler colonialism that carved up the whole world. But May 15, 1948 is when we commemorate the Nakba, and when we start our program and the rally, we will talk about that more. But ever since May 15, 1948, and even before, Palestinians have been killed senselessly, have been facing genocide. Because the Israeli plan is to colonize all of Palestine from the river to the sea. And this is why we fight for Palestine from the river to the sea, because every inch of that land is Palestinian, and there will never be peace without justice. They will continue to murder journalists like Shireen. They will continue to raid camps like Jenin that she was covering. They will continue to murder Palestinian youth. And until we fight, until every single inch of Palestine is free, we will keep facing this. So I don't want to see this be only the first or last time that people are out here. If you are truly honoring Shireen's memory, you are not just covering her murder. You are covering the murders and coming out and speaking on the murders that she was covering every single day. We have the vigil set up here. We have signs, we have some flowers and candles. But if you brought anything like flowers, like candles, like anything to honor her memory, please come to this table in front of the tent and place them here. And we will start our program a little bit after 2. Thank you.
Hi, yes, I'm here to support Palestine and wishing it all the best. I hope this protest is successful today and we can reach out to people through this protest. And so yeah, all the best to everyone that's showing up here. It's the first step, you know. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
How you doing? How are you? I don't know what he's talking about, so explain to me what it is.
I want to know why you're here and what this whole rally
Okay,
means to you.
first of all, we are Palestinian, American Palestinian. So we have a problem over there. They killing a journalist like a few days ago for no reason, for no nothing. And everybody they sad, American, Europe, everybody they sad about us. And we over here to cooperate with the Palestinians. Every day we have killed. Every day they kill people. Nobody care about us. And we need a justice. We need to live in peace. We're not asking about nothing. Just leave us alone. That's what we're asking for. To live as a human being, as the other people. We are under occupation almost 75 years. They have any occupation to stay for 75 years in this time. I say again, we ask about justice, to live in peace, to live with everybody in peace. And we ask just only the American people, they give idea or some idea about what's going on with us, to help us. We know just only the big power in the earth is America. And we need help from American people to help us for a justice. We don't need nothing, just to live in peace. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I can speak in Arabic.
Okay.
في مثل هذا اليوم تم اغتصاب فلسطين 1948 ونحن اليوم هنا لنحيي ذكرى اغتصاب فلسطين، كذلك للوقوف مع شيرين بنت زهرة المدائن التي تعمدت في بيت لحم وصارت في طريق الآلام في القدس تحمل كاميرتها لتكشف أكاذيب الاحتلال وجرائم الاحتلال، ووقفت في شهر رمضان المبارك تدافع عن الأقصى وتطعم المساكين والفقراء، وكانت الشهادة لها في جنين. فألف رحمة على روحك الطاهرة يا شيرين عقلة، ألف رحمة على روحك الطاهرة وشكرا. Thank you.
Thank you very much.